Now that you've watched the video about how to post in a discussion board and you hopefully looked at some student examples, you should be ready to start posting yourself so you know what it's like as a student. On this page, there are directions. So it says post in the discussion board here so you can experience what it's like. So once you click on that hyperlink that's in blue, it's going to have your directions laid out. So when I made this, I typed those directions for you. You can also do a video. You can also put in a picture if you want to. I just decided to do written directions. So number one is to read the brief article that I linked. So click on that article. It's very brief from procon.org about Halloween and moving it to Saturday. It's got a few pros and cons. You don't necessarily have to read it all, just maybe read the bolded text, make your own kind of opinion. You're going to go back to your discussion board. And it says, think about this question, should Halloween be moved to Saturday? In the discussion board, create your own thread with your opinion, claim, in a complete sentence. Reply to Mrs. Renner's thread with a comment stating if you agree or disagree and why. So 2 things you're being asked to do to create your own thread. So you do that by clicking on Start New Thread. And it asked you to write your opinion or claim in a complete sentence. You can put a subject like your name. Mine would be Mrs. Renner's opinion. And then in this box, your students can either write in a complete sentence if you want them to type, or if you are going to give them the option, they can also do a video, which they do by clicking on new video recording. If they just want to do an audio recording, they can click on audio recording. That's up to you. Maybe if it's in writing and you're not so focused on the idea piece and you really do want them to practice the writing part, then you'll ask them to write. So you're going to type that here, save, and then your thread should be visible. So here's mine, Mrs. Renner's Saturday Halloween opinion. The second part of directions is to reply to my thread with a comment stating if you agree or disagree and why. So there's 2 steps here. You're creating your own thread with your opinion, and you're also responding to mine. So a lot of times when I do a discussion board, I ask them to respond to either 1 peer or 2, just so that communication piece is happening and they're reading each other's, that accountability and participation. I think Halloween should take place on Saturday because it would make it less stressful for working parents and teachers. You could write, I disagree because, and state your reason for why you don't. Or if you'd rather do a video or do the audio, those are always options as well. That's all you're doing for the guided practice. Once you are done, you can take a look at the video on how to check your work.